They say Machiavelli taught us how to win, how to rule, how to outsmart and outlast. But when I read The Prince, not just with my eyes, but with my experience, I didn't see a guidebook for power, I saw a warning. Because if you read carefully, Machiavelli wasn't just exposing how rulers operate. He was revealing what power does to the man who holds it. We see the same pattern occurring over and over again. One man rises, another man falls. The wheel turns. Machiavelli understood it well. He wrote, "It is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both." And that's exactly how leaders in the past time operated. They inspired fear to maintain control. They created chaos, then offered safety. They withheld truth, then sold it back as loyalty. Power, in its modern form, isn't earned. It's engineered, manufactured through manipulation, curated perception, and silence. And yet, no one who ever held that power was ever truly free. We assume power gives us control, but what if it does the opposite? Machiavelli said, "The first method for estimating the intelligence of a ruler is to look at the men he has around him." What he didn't say out loud but hinted at is that rulers often surround themselves with mirrors. Not truth-tellers, not thinkers, but flatterers, enablers, silent servants. Silent. And when you're always the smartest voice in the room, you're in the wrong room. You're not in power. You're in a cage. Power wears a mask. Sometimes it's leadership, sometimes it's respect, but most often it's fear. People don't follow you because they believe in you. They follow you because they're afraid of what happens if they don't. Machiavelli knew that, but he also knew it wasn't sustainable. He who builds on the people builds on mud. So if power is a scam, what's real? Here's what Machiavelli didn't write, because he couldn't. He lived in a world where external control was the highest form of success. But today, I've seen what lasts, and it's not fear, it's freedom. It's the man who can walk away, who can lead but doesn't need to, who doesn't manipulate to win, but speaks plainly and lets the truth land where it may. You see, the most powerful man is the one who can be alone, in silence, without collapsing, because real power can't be taken. It can't be lost. It doesn't rust or fall in a coup. It lives quietly, inside the man who needs nothing from the world to feel whole. So is power a scam? Only if you chase it. Only if you think it will complete you. Machiavelli didn't lie. He simply showed the truth of the game. But what he didn't teach you, what he couldn't, is how to live beyond the board. I'll tell you how. Stop chasing thrones. Start building character. Stop performing strength. Start cultivating peace. Stop managing perception. Start living with clarity. And most of all, let go of the need to be remembered. Because when you no longer care who sees your power, that's when you finally have it.